Oyama, Colin Oyama is a local legend here in Orange County. Rampage, you came from Memphis. Rampage, how old were you when you met Oyama?
Shit, I don't remember how old I was, but I remember, you know what? I was around 22. I was 22, and I met him right after my fight with Sakuraba. As soon as I got back from Japan, I got thrown in the middle of Tito Ortiz's camp. He was up in Big Bear training with Colin Oyama. We talked about this when Fabiano Iha, and Fabiano Iha was up there. He introduced me to all of them, and they was like 2 weeks in that training camp. And the first day, as soon as I get there, they're doing sprints up a hill, and Colin Oyama was, the coach. And I never done sprints in Big Bear, and I was running my ass off. And Colin thought I was faking, but I had like a panic attack or something. I couldn't breathe. He was like, "Get your ass up!" But I couldn't breathe.
Why? Because the air you were.
Yeah, because the air. It's my first time ever going high altitude and training stuff like that. But that's when I knew Colin was a hard nose. And then I trained with him for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
And he whipped me into shape. And then Tito, I helped Tito train for his fight. And Tito, after his fight, he took like months off, whatever. I stayed there and I kept training with Colin, and I would fight. And then I would take a week off. And I was back in there training with Colin. And I noticed right away my skills got good. And then next you know, I turned to a fucking badass. I started knocking people out.
Yeah.
Was it something about the gym or the culture?
No, I think it's his coaching style. Like he don't give no fucks. He don't give no fucks. You train hard. He don't give a fuck about your excuses. You know what I'm saying? He's like a real coach. Like he talks shit to you right to your face. He'll talk shit to you right to your face. He don't give a fuck. You got no excuse. But you can tell he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I was a single dad at the time, and I had my son. My son was like 3 years old at the time, 4 years old. Romy and all those guys used to train my son while I was out training and stuff like that. And he understood. I'm seeing a parent come to the gym with my kid. He was cool with that. But then, any other excuses, he don't give a fuck. You get hurt, he don't give a fuck. He used to make us do jump squats.
Oh, my God.
I think he used to like, when we was in pain, though, he used to make us do jump squats. He would wait one day, and then the next day, he'd make you do leg kicks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I caught on to it after a while. But, the worst thing was Saturday training.
Oh, my God. Hit the track. You hit the track, and then you go spar. Yeah. We still do that to this day. We'll hit the track. So on Saturdays, we go to the track. We go to Woodbridge now, high school, and we'll hit. It's about 3 miles, but it's all different, like sprints, Indian runs. You got miles. We're doing bear crawls on the field. We're sometimes we bring our gear. We'll run, exchange combinations, and then we go to the gym and spar. Still to this day, because I was talking to who was it? I was talking to Tiki, and he's like, "You guys used to do it?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, still to this day, you guys still doing it." Yeah, it's crazy. It's helped me out a lot in fights, actually. But
it does. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't give up on that Saturday training, you're not giving up in the fight.
Yeah.
Like I really those Saturday training sessions was so hard. I had to ask myself, is this really what I want to do? Like, because it was a thought in my mind, like, no, I don't want to be a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Is that hard, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed the people that didn't show up for the Saturday sprints, they didn't make it far in their career.
Nope.
But is it something about the way he sets up the training? Like, because most gyms obviously put people through crazy cardio. Is it the way he makes you run the track?
I think what helps Colin a lot is that, one, he knows how to develop guys, but two, it's not one size fits all. Like, me and Rampage don't fight the same. We have some similarities, like the role, right? But I use a lot more of my wrestling offensively, where like other coaches like, hey, we're all gonna do the same thing, And for me, I don't believe that fighting, like none of us fight the same, right? We all fight different. So I don't think it's a one size fits all. I think that what helps him is that he kind of takes into account your weight, the size, your length, what's your strengths, where your weakness is. And he kind of develops a game around you, not a game around what he thinks everybody should be doing. We do have fundamentals, really good defense. We're always going to work footwork. You're going to have a low kick and you're going to have a jab. I think those are all the things that we have in common, and you're going to be able to grind. So those are 5 things we have in common. Everything else is up to the imagination.